everybody. My name is George Smitherman, and it's a great privilege to have a chance to be here at Hart House. I can't claim it as my alma mater, but I can claim it as a place where for several years I used the gym to relatively good frequency, and had the great privilege in doing so. I'm standing before you as someone who has enjoyed the extraordinary privilege of some of the most important responsibilities that people in government get anywhere in Canada. But my roots are as a young man at 15 years of age in central Etobicoke, when people treated me like an adult and gave me the opportunity to experience politics. That experience that I had working in support of the very last election campaign that Pierre Trudeau fought taught me important lessons in life, and has certainly established me as someone who is interested in dedicating myself to public life. And I have tried with every ounce of energy that I had in all of the roles that I had subsequently to make sure that I too passed along to you the opportunity to be involved in politics and the encouragement that they be given real responsibilities. Not youth set aside on a committee for the purposes of consultation or engagement, but youth genuinely involved in the most important activities. And I want to let you know as I look out to this room that some are already aligned to one camp or the other, and some of the youth who are working with me are here. But I extend to you an invitation to come alongside us, to join the Purple Army, and to be part of an effort to take back our city and to restore a sense of pride in city government. We're proud of our city. It's an awesome city. It has great neighborhoods. It has the most extraordinary array of people assembled in the face of the earth. But the reality is our city government's not quite good enough. On matters like jobs and transit, I have the policies that should attract you, and we have an interest in having you as part of our campaign to make Toronto an even better place. I look forward to this debate, and I thank the organizers for bringing us together. Thank you very much. I actually heard your question. The answer is project labor agreements. What it means is that unions like the Carpenters Union on the redevelopment in Regent Park are not just encouraged, but obligated as they get the work to bring apprentices on board. We have an aging workforce, we have youth who are ready to work, they need good opportunities, and we're going to spend billions and billions on infrastructure, in part because I was the infrastructure minister, in part because I helped to bring forward the Pan Am Games. This is our opportunity to provide those kind of opportunities for you. Project labor agreements. Toronto spends in rough terms about $11 billion a year. They have an obligation to spend those dollars to provide this service or that service. When we force the bureaucrats at City Hall, and when we measure their success on the extent of youth employment, on jobs that they create, that's when we can start to make a real difference. Today I announced a four-pronged strategy that can provide for 7,500 additional opportunities each year, jobs for youth, ranging from the youth that will work with other youth in a summer or after-school program, right through to the youth who will be embedded in a union with an apprenticeship opportunity for Transit City and redevelopment of Toronto community housing projects. We have to put our money where our mouth is. We have $11 billion that we're going to spend. We have to make sure that it that it offers the benefit of jobs for young people, and that we hold senior bureaucrats responsible or we fire them. Well, in 2004, when this initiative came forward, I was the Minister of Health and Long-Term Care in Ontario. And in 11 of these 13 neighborhoods, there was not a community health centre. In each and every one of them, there now is, or it's emerging. In Malvern at Tybo, the Scarborough Hub, the province of Ontario is a big part of that. But continuing down the path of priority neighborhoods, instead of evolving down the path of recognizing priority people, is a huge mistake. Because the people in need don't always neatly fall within the boundaries that statistics and politicians draw on maps. We need to become a lot more sophisticated about the way that we reach out and lend support, so that the youth in South Etobicoke who are involved in LAMP and who can't get any community access to play basketball or anything else are constantly told, no, there's no resources for you because you're not a priority neighborhood. It was a good approach, but we have to build on it. We can't stop there. I want to thank such a great representation of diversity and youth, the future of the great city of Toronto. And I think tonight you've had on display different visions about the future of the city. Some people are about brochures and websites and such, but I say that we need to shake up the foundations of City Hall. It's a beautiful building, but the people inside it have grown woolly in their thinking, stale in their thoughts and their approach and their attitude, and I am an agent of change. I earned the reputation Furious George because sometimes I don't take no for an answer lightly, and I ask you to join with me in my campaign, and especially to join with me afterwards at City Hall. I promise you that agencies, boards, and commissions will emerge to reflect the face of Toronto in its diversity